welcome back. It's Mercer Mama. We're in the kitchen this time. We're not in the living room. This is a whole nother room I have of my house. I know you've never seen it, so it doesn't exist to you, but it's here. Ignore me. I'm sweating to absolute death because in order for me to record a video of my kitchen, well, I had to make sure it looked presentable. So we're just gonna act like it looks like this all the time. So I saw this post on Facebook here a while back where this lady sent her husband to the store and he went and picked out all these ingredients for dinner and brought them home and she made a meal out of it. So I decided that sounds like a great idea until I remembered who I was married to. And he only came home with like 5 ingredients. So we'll just work with that. We have, and this is not sponsored by any of these brands, by the way. These are just generic shit because we poor. We live in a trailer. I got potatoes. I got, it's been in the sink, so it's wet. I have bacon. My husband wanted to try goat cheese because none of us have ever had it before. It's garlic and herb goat cheese. And then he got 2 whole packages of chicken breast. You will be seeing me cook a little bit in this video, but it'll be sped up so you don't have to go through the whole process. It might not be the whole thing, like maybe not prepping and all that, but we'll see how it goes once we get to recording. Depends on how my lighting is and everything. And then he also got balsamic vinegar. What I decided to do was, because I have stuff in my cabinets, I have like flour and breadcrumbs and all that. So I think I'm going to make chicken strips out of the chickens. We have our friends Gary, Martine, and their boys over. So finger foods are always a big hit when you have a big crowd. Makes less of a mess than like actual set down food. So with the chicken breast, I think I'm going to make chicken tenders out of that. And the potatoes, we usually have this roasted potato thing we do where we take the potatoes, cube them, put different spices and stuff on them, and then put them in the oven. I think I'm just going to fry them in those spices and slices and see how that works out. I think I'm going to fry that with the bacon to give it a little bit more flavor. I was going to wrap the chicken tenders in bacon, but I mean, this is Mercer Mama, so I don't know where that pan is with the rack in it. So we scratched that like real fast. So we're just going to cook the bacon with the potatoes, and then I'm going to try to make a sauce out of the goat cheese, like a little dipping sauce, because it's really soft, and I've seen people do that before. We'll see how that plan works out at the end, and then we'll see the end result. Also, Pioneer Woman everything. This isn't sponsored. Wish it was. Somebody hit up the Pioneer Woman for me. Tell her I need a sponsorship. Need everything. But stay in tune, and let's see what I can make with all this food. So we're at a little halfway stopping point here. The chicken's all cut up. I ended up only using, hold on a second, 1 package of the chicken because I filled up this entire bowl. I think that'll be good for us. So I don't think I'm going to use the second box of chicken. I don't think I'm going to use the second package of bacon either, because I'm not going to put the bacon in strips in there. Obviously, when I go to fry the potatoes, I'm going to cube the bacon up. And I did wash my cutting board. You didn't see it, wasn't on camera, but I did wash my cutting board. I know cross-contamination is a big no-no. I already washed my hands, hot water, scrubbed with soap. Already cleaned this off, soap, hot water. So when you see the same cutting board later, it hasn't been cross-contaminated. It's been cleaned. But I just want to take this halfway point when I put this in the video to say if you have any suggestions. I'm going to be moving the camera around a lot to get better angles of me like cooking. I've never done that before. I'm trying to find better angles. I need to watch some more of Cooking with Rexy's videos. Little shout out there. I love her videos. If you guys haven't seen them, you need to go watch them. They are amazing. She makes such good food. It looks so good. But this is my first like cooking video, so kind of work with me on the angles here. I'll learn as I go. If you want to leave me a comment down below and show me like some way you record, or some the way, you know, tell me how to set it up, because it's on my stove right now. You're sitting on my stove. But I need to learn how to get the better angles in without like showing like all my, just my gut and none of me cooking. So if you guys have any tips for that, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. It's going to seem like no time to you, but it's going to be a little bit before they get back with the tongs, and then I'll start breading the chicken and everything else. So stay in tune for that, and we'll be right back. But for the roasted potatoes, I usually cut them in cubes. I cut them in slices because I'm not going to roast them. I'm going to fry them in a pan. In the pan, I'm just going to put this much butter in the bottom of the pan, maybe less, to fry it. But in this bowl, I'm going to add olive oil. It'll probably use the rest of this, honestly, because of how big the potatoes are. But I don't really measure. I just use till the top is like saturated, which took the rest of it. Because if the top is saturated, then I know when I go to mix it up, it'll go all the way to the bottom. And then I'll just add some of my seasoned pepper to it. And like I said, I don't measure anything. But it's just about that much seasoned pepper, just around the top. That's how I measure things, by the way. And then onion powder again. A little less onion powder, because I don't want it to be too oniony. Plus there's onion powder in the chicken tenders. Just about that much onion powder. You can see the white on there. And then I'll use a dab of garlic powder. I put garlic in everything. I don't know if that's just like a Midwest seasoning, but I put garlic on everything. You should see me when I make Italian food. Garlic it up, but about that much. That's about the garlic powder, that yellower color. And then this is one of my favorite spices. It's Weber roasted garlic and herb. It's a little bit more expensive. It actually has little pieces of dehydrated garlic in it. It's really good. Use a little bit more of that because, like I said, I love it. And then the spices will also soak up some of the oil on top. I just put like about that much in there. You can see the difference in color. And then, I mean, a little bit of salt. I mean, just a pinch. You can salt to your own tastes. Everybody has a different tolerance for salt. But the one thing new I'm going to put in here, is just going to be a dab because I don't want to overpower it, is the balsamic vinegar my husband got for one of the ingredients. One of the secret ingredients that he didn't tell me about is just the balsamic. If I could get it open. There we go. When all else fails, just use your teeth. Alright, and we're just I'm not gonna add too much. It's just sweet and aromatic, so I think the sweetness will balance out the like tart acidity of everything else. I mean, obviously this is a little acidic, but I'm just gonna probably about that much. Just a couple, 2, 3 dabs. It doesn't smell too overpowering. I've never cooked with balsamic before, so this is a double secret to me. But it doesn't smell like it's messing up anything. It doesn't smell too strong. And this is where this bowl comes in handy. Because you're going to take that bowl and put it all the way around and press the center to make sure it's nice and airtight. And then instead of using your hands and getting them all dirty, just shake it up. Alright, and that's just that. And you'll just shake it. I mean, obviously you're going to shake it until everything is completely distributed along the potatoes. We're going to cut again. Next time you come back, I should have everything done. I'm probably going to cut the bacon off camera. But everything's going to be cooked together. I'm just going to put it in the skillet with the butter. When the potatoes are almost done cooking, you're going to want to add your bacon, because bacon cooks faster. And then just cook the bacon to your liking, the potatoes to your liking. And then the next time we cut to camera, it'll be everybody trying the food. Well, not everybody, because if somebody doesn't want to be on camera, I'm not going to force them to be on camera just because they're at my house. My husband will definitely be on, letting you guys know how I do with the ingredients he had. Once again, the ingredients were balsamic vinegar, chicken breast, bacon, goat cheese, and I think that was it. Potatoes. I also had the potatoes. If I had a brain, that'd be dangerous. But the goat cheese, I forgot that I haven't shown you that yet. I'm just going to take it, because it's already got seasoning in it. I'm just going to take the goat cheese, put it in a saucepan, melt it down, because goat cheese is a melting cheese, so you can heat it up and it'll melt. I'm going to add a little bit of milk to it. My friend Gary actually told me how to make a sauce out of goat cheese, because which is kind of cheating, but we're not going to talk about that. I'd never used goat cheese before, because we poor, so we didn't have no goats running around to be just cheesing it up. We had cows, and cows, not around, like not in our backyard, but this cow country out here, and nobody got no goats. But my friend Gary actually told me how to make a sauce out of the goat cheese. He said if you want to make a sauce out of goat cheese, it's a melting cheese. You just melt it down, add a little bit of milk to it. I don't have to season this one because it's a garlic and herb goat cheese. But I'll just melt that down in a saucepan, and I'll put it in one of my little, like, dipping cups. I have a whole bunch of these that came with a prep set that my husband's grandma got me for Christmas. But it'll go in one of those, and then you can dip the chicken tenders in it is the purpose for that. So next time we come back, my husband will be trying the food, and hopefully all tastes well, and we'll let you guys know how it goes. Okay, so just wanted to check in. I took my glasses off because I'm sweating to death. I'm still waiting on the potatoes to fry, but I just wanted to check in and let you know that I did something a little bit different to the bacon and the potatoes. The seasoning I used in the bowl for the potatoes that you saw me shake around, I actually cut up the bacon and put it in that bowl because there was still seasoning and oil and stuff in the bowl, and seasoned the bacon a little bit with that. But everything's almost done. So next clip will be the taste test. Alright, so I've cooled off enough to where I put my glasses back on, but husband, he's out of the frame. He'll be over here in a second. This is what the end result was. Chicken strips, potatoes with bacon in it, and then a little side of the goat cheese. I don't expect this to be very good because I've never done it before, but he's going to taste test and let you guys know how everything turned out. Once again, I used the chicken. Get on the camera. I used the chicken, obviously, to make the chicken tenders. And then the balsamic went in the potatoes, which was another ingredient with the bacon. So a lot of the ingredients he bought went into the potatoes. And then the goat cheese dip. Is it good? Goat cheese dip? I didn't expect it to be very good, but it was already pre-seasoned, so it kind of helped out a lot. And then I'll give you a little bit of the potatoes with a piece of bacon. Alright, good. There you go. And this, by the way, was all a budget meal. You can make this yourself. All the ingredients were purchased at Aldi's. This is not a sponsorship by any means or a partnership. But a lot of the things were really cheap. You could get at Aldi's, which is another thing I want to do. I want to get all the ingredients from these from Aldi's. Because a lot of the stuff that I use to make, you guys already have at home. I mean, obviously not the balsamic, but you have spices, you have flour, eggs, milk, all that you already have at home. So hopefully you can take a little bit of this recipe and you can make it yourself at home. My family loves it. Your family might not like the same things my family does. But I just wanted to do this. This is a new fun thing. My friend Martina, when we were sitting here and I was cooking, actually came up with the name of it. Because I'm going to put this in it's going to be its own playlist. I'm going to try to do it about once a week. And she came up with the name Mercer Mama's Meal Mix-Ups. Because I had no clue what I was going to use in this. So it's more of a mix-up. I used things that I already had. New things that my husband bought from the store. But I hope you guys liked it. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Now this is a learning process for me because I've never recorded while cooking. Please leave me some critique down below. Let me know what I need to do different, or where I need to put the camera better, or lighting issues that you may have noticed that I will probably notice in the editing process. But just leave me a comment down below. Give me some critique. Let me know. Let me learn. Help me out here. And then I'll make better quality content that you guys enjoy seeing because it'll look better. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell button so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.